Swapping now.
Yeah. If you like what you see, you should follow here. Follow everyone else here too. I would appreciate that. Today, though, we are here for more Dungeons and Dragons.
Enter Desert with Alien airing live.
Dragon flew up.
1 second.
They blew up the dragon.
Enter Desert with Alien airing live. Elder Stately, just call me JL. And it's a Sunday. You know what this means.
Dragon pieces.
You know what this means. It's time for the child again. Wrong email site. Okay, intro done.
Okay, so everyone good?
No, it was the wrong Discord reactive. Yeah, I'm scrolling. Yeah, I'm trying to find it. Unfortunately, Fujitech is Okay, there you go. Let me just. There you go. Where's the PNG? I need the PNG here. Jade.
Yes.
Can you help me pull out the PNG, please?
Ah!
I think Jay can do that right now.
Okay, 1 minute.
Never mind, I found it by myself like a big boy.
Congratulations.
Wow, you didn't say congratulations this time.
That's how you know it's sarcastic.
Yeah, I can tell. By the way, thanks for asking. Thanks for asking. You didn't ask at all. Anyways, let me just,
Sorry, we're half an hour late. Too much yapping.
Here we are. Let me just...
Yeah, I'm sure it's fine.
There we are.
But yes, we are here to play some more Dungeons and Dragons. We are continuing on with the Frontier. Here's a good question. Does anyone other than, you know, the obvious on the screen remember what happened or what everyone was up to?
I was dressed up as a stormtrooper.
Can you dressed up as a stormtrooper?
Yeah, she wasn't.
Cool.
She wasn't here last session.
That's pretty cool. Which one? Were you a part of the 501st?
No, I don't. I'm
Were you
banned
just-
from the 501st.
Oh, 212?
Commander Thorn.
Cool.
I'll show you a picture in a minute. Or I think if you go back into the chat, you'll find it.
Let me just scroll up real quick.
What I remember is that everyone but me, Mr. Avillion, and the new guy went out to do a bit of a hunt and killed a raccoon.
We killed a big raccoon.
Meanwhile, everyone
Giant
else
raccoon.
stayed in the caravan. But asleep.
Oh, there you are!
Door was asleep. And Mr. Bishop was keeping a look on the caravan to make sure it didn't get surprise attacked.
Especially since we had two people sleeping on the car.
Mm-hmm.
So you guys are very lucky that, you know, the giant raccoon did not, you know, hit you very hard.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mr. Boken had crazy luck. Crazy
Yeah,
luck.
because of its feet.
Well, I was just doing ranged magic missile, so...
I thought,
tied up the.
if I remember correctly, I only got hit about once. A little bit of a scratch.
And I tied up the raccoon to make sure it didn't run away.
Quick thinking, by the way. But yeah, if I remember correctly,
Okay.
that's everything that happened last time.
Yeah. Well, are we gonna drag the raccoon?
We should. We should.
We should.
Or should we first dissect it?
I think it'll be easier if we just haul it and dissect
Okay.
it when we get to the fire. I have an idea, actually. I would like to stick my blades into to hook into the, like around this thing's spine and pull.
Are you gonna sub-zero it? Like, are you just gonna like just rip its head off, or is it just
No.
gonna be dragging?
I want to drag it by the spine,
All right.
using my hooks
Well-
as a handle.
Okay.
I'll try to. I'm gonna help her out with the dragon by using my whip.
I'll just drag it by its fur with my bare
You can
hands.
push it from the back.
Okay, I'll push it. I'll push it.
Okay.
Where am I during any of this?
You're asleep.
You were asleep on the caravan.
Surprising, but I'll take it.
It caught up
you
to
have been
you.
working on Xerxes, and
It caught up to you.
since it was long travel, you passed out.
It caught up to you. Simple as that.
I can only let you off with having so many points of exhaustion until you
Pass
just
out.
die. No, die. If you get like 6, I think it's like it's either 6 or 8 points of exhaustion. You just die.
Small price to pay for technological advancements.
No.
But okay, so I would say I want you guys to roll me some strength rolls to see how well you can pull this giant raccoon. Let's see. Okay, so we got 14.
It's taking me a while.
He's not used to the website yet.
No, I'm not.
I like how everything
Don't worry.
looks like appropriate to D&D, and there's just a JPEG of a raccoon.
Yeah.
Look, there's only so much I can do, okay?
It's not it. Yeah, no. The raccoon JPEG is look. It's for realism. Because it is real image of a raccoon.
Well, I think mine might be broken.
Broken
I
is
think Mine
broken.
might be broken.
Broken is broken.
I think. For some reason, the bio and info page of the on this particular bit, I can't access it. It's literally just a missing texture.
Okay, I'll just.
Have you
roll-
tried refreshing the page?
Yes, I have. I'll do so, and I'll do it again.
Patience is a virtue, everyone.
Let's see.
Yeah. It's
While we wait for that, how's everyone doing? Down there, Pokina, Dusty. Hey.
Yeah, the scuff
It's
is
going
real.
insane.
The scuff is real.
Yeah, are you on the core part of the page?
Oh, there
Oh,
he is.
Okay, there we go.
He's been unbroken.
Okay. Yeah, I'd say that all of you, with those rolls, Orana, you're going to struggle a bit, considering you're probably carrying the most, or at least pulling the most weight out of, everyone.
I live.
But yeah, you are able to, drag the giant raccoon to, where you need to go.
I want to make this job easier for. I want to make this job easier for the little fawner.
Okay.
Appreciated.
Yeah, same thing.
More impressive that, you know, it's like, oh yeah, here. Orana has a +2 in strength. Vilian has a -1, and Poki has a 0. The strongest of our characters are pulling this giant raccoon, thankfully. But yeah, after a bit of time, you are able to drag the raccoon back to the cart with everyone else. So yeah, Bishop, you hear first before you see Arana, Avilion, and Boken pulling a giant raccoon.
We got dinner!
Hi, bud. You think
We
you
got
can help
dinner.
us out a bit?
What the F is that?
It's dinner.
It's din.
We're eating raccoons now.
Hope you would wake up and see
Mr. Bishop, you
it looks
seem
like
like
a giant ass raccoon.
Mr. Bishop, you seem
Oh,
that as
are
if
we
we
eating the
haven't eaten a
raccoon?
spider. That was the size of a cat.
Can I go back to sleep?
Yeah.
I mean, nothing's
Just
stopping you at the moment from doing so.
You just take one look at it and thought, nah, just fall back asleep.
No, I'm not
That's
waking up
right.
for this.
Time check.
I don't get paid enough for this.
Who's gonna help me carve it out?
I will.
There we go.
I'm the one with the bloods.
I
Again,
can
it's so
smash it if
insane
that helps.
It's insane that the barbarian doesn't have the highest strength stat, but the cleric
I'm a
does.
child!
I know, but still.
Don't question it. I don't know why I made a cleric, which probably should have made a paladin.
Yeah, you sure you're not a forge or war cleric? Like, goddamn, with a +4 in strength.
Nope, I'm a peace cleric. I don't want to fight. The fights come to me.
Yeah.
Still has
Okay.
+4.
I'll have a +6 by the time I'm an adult. Just you wait.
Okay,
And
who's gonna carve out the raccoon and chop it into pieces?
I'm the
I'm
one.
gonna help.
I'm the one with the bloods. I can handle this.
Well, if I do,
God.
I don't think so.
Why do we have to roll a roll to cut this thing good?
don't have
Make a survival check to see how well you can carve this thing up.
Hmm.
I see the tragedy they are doing, and I stop them, and I'm interrupting them and say, no,
I'm a little tired.
stop it.
I'm a little
I'll
tired.
do it. I'll
Can
take
I-
care of it.
Xerxes can automatically do whatever people need him to do, I guess.
Okay, so first, you, Orana, go to, so, again, you had your blades literally, like, in the spine of this giant raccoon.
Yeah, so first I have to unhook them.
So,
So-
you go to pull, the blades out, and they get stuck.
I'll
They're kind of
be!
like wedged. And Avilion, seeing you struggling, pulls with you.
I
And in
don't
doing
think that's
so,
a wise
you pull
idea.
the blade free, but not after it, like, carves a nice gash, like, through the back of the raccoon.
Hmm.
But Bishop, what are you planning to do to help this situation?
I ban them from touching it. If they want dinner, we're having filet mignon. We're not having minced meat.
You need help. You need
Okay.
help there, Bishop.
I think I should be good.
Okay.
I don't know if I can trust a rabbit with the meat yet, or if he'll do the same as the other two.
Oi, I have you.
Excuse
Oi,
me?
I have you know that I have spent my fair share of time in the wilderness. Hey, excavations aren't parked next to hotels. I have you know.
Accent jump scare.
I think that's kind of uncharitable to assume. But But I suppose Mr. Bishop has a point.
I'm
We
not
did fight this.
assuming, I just don't know the answer, and you know.
Our arms are probably tired from, first of all, fighting this thing. Second of all,
You guys
hauling
rest.
it.
You just fought a giant raccoon.
And
I
hauled it
was
over.
chilling, so I'll take care of it.
Alright.
I'll help cooking.
How long has
so-
Hope been asleep?
What jerseys for the cooking?
Well, we
So
made a
versus
fire
us-
last time, didn't
Cooking
we?
were installed.
We made a fire last
but-
time, didn't we? Pretty sure we made a fire.
I got a I got a mess kit, so I know how to cook.
I have skills for cooking, but wake me up first.
Hope.
Yeah.
Hope.
Do you need me to wake the
Dinner time. I poke her repeatedly in the cheek.
I hope you're getting poked in the face by a rana.
Dinner. Time for dinner. She might be dead.
making
I've never
dinner?
seen her sleep this long.
You said time for dinner, so that means you're making it. I'm awake.
Well, it's time to make dinner. We need a robot.
You can just tell him, like, you've got lower class permissions to do so.
Thought he only listened to you.
Only in combat and depending on some things, but if you want him to cook for you, you can just ask him.
Xerxes!
You see Xerxes so currently, Xerxes is in the, cart with, Hope. So he will stand up, kind of shaking the cart, and exit said cart. And he seems just to be, I guess, on standby for right now.
Cook mode. Over here. Next to the raccoon. Points to the raccoon, be like, go there. Go to cook mode.
Xerxes, go ahead. You've got
So you're just,
options.
so you're just showing Xerxes the full-on,
Yeah, I wanted.
butchered raccoon.
I needed
Just-
to stand next to it. Mr. Bishop cuts him up. Need to be in cook mode, ready to go. Because Xerxes doesn't cook it himself. He just acts as the oven and the stove.
Okay, well first, Bishop, what are you doing first for kind of butchering the giant raccoon?
Start with skinning,
Okay.
cutting the muscles, like the tendons, and then carving into like filet mignon, steaks, ribs, those things.
Okay.
Can you give me the organs that you don't use, so I can safely dispose of them, so that predators can go to there instead of us?
God?
Hmm?
Can I look around for things of our herbs and stuff to use as seasoning?
You can sure try. Make a...
Mr. Bogan, would you like to go foraging for seasonings with me?
Absolutely.
Excellent. Okay, so I want to be rude.
Yeah, I would say... Make a nature check. Let's do that, yeah. Okay.
Mr. Bogan.
12.
I'm trying to find the nature check, sorry.
It's right above perception. There we go.
Ooh, nice.
Okay, so... let me think for a second. I would say that, Arana, looking around, you personally can't find anything of worth for necessarily, like, spices. You find some more sugar grass, but you don't know if sugar grass is necessarily, you know, great with cooking meat.
Horseradish.
But Boken, I would say, yeah, you're on 18. So I'd say you're able to find a, you're able to also find, the sugar grass as well. You also see some very tiny, like, sprouting mushrooms. But it looks like they're not, like, fully matured yet. They're just, you know, tiny baby mushrooms.
Rana, take a look at this.
Hmm? What is it,
Look at
Mr.
these little
Bogan?
mushrooms. Look at these little mushrooms over here.
How many are there?
How many are there?
It's about 6.
There seems like around
growing
six.
a little stump.
They could be growing a little clump. You think this might you think this might be good for toppings?
Possibly. I got 5 bundles of iron leaf herbs and 1 more salt brick. If we chop them up real, chop everything up real small and mix it together, it might be a decent mix-in.
Right then. Right. Let's take them back.
Sounds good to me.
So you grab these 6 little tiny mushrooms, and do you take any of the sugar grass at all, or?
Sure, why? Why not? It'll make the meat a bit sweeter if you don't use too much.
Plus, we could save it for some future. You could save it for some future seasonings.
That's true. How much sugar glass?
I'd say about 2 to 3 handfuls, or at least, you know, clumps, bundles. I'm unsure of what unit of measurement to
What are you
use.
numbskulls doing?
They're trying to tell us of mushrooms.
Are you sure
trying to
those
cook
mushrooms
up
aren't poisonous?
Random mushrooms you found on
Yeah,
the
just,
ground.
I'm taking them back. I'm taking them back over so I can have some help with trying to figure out whether or not these things have some poison.
Oh, I have a foraging book.
Okay.
I have a foraging book. I can look it up in there.
Right. Go ahead, little lady.
Okay. Yeah, I have a herbalism
So
kit.
make another nature check, but this time you'll have advantage if you're reading from the book.
It says identify. Okay. Another nature check.
Nice.
Okay.
Nice.
So, looking through the book and taking time to compare what you see versus what you have, you find that these are probably, like, very new grown golden flower mushrooms.
Are they good?
They seem to be good.
Okay, they seem to be safe.
Perfection. Do you think these would be good for some toppings?
Possibly. Again, I do have some iron leaf herbs.
Okay.
We can chop it all up nice, real finely. Add some salt, maybe maybe a blade or two of sugar grass.
Let me chop them up. I know I got a knife. I'm not trusting a child with it.
Agreed.
I have bloods
You're
on
not
my
trusting
back
the
on it.
murder child with the knife that she used to kill things on the daily.
That's what I'm
That doesn't make
saying.
sense.
I have bloods on my back on a daily basis. I have them on my back as we speak. What
Yeah,
do
but-
you
yeah.
mean?
The little lady's got a point there.
I helped kill this thing with the bloods on my back.
Yeah.
I'm not trusting the magic boy that doesn't use weapons and doesn't know how to handle a blade with a knife.
He's the one that tends to cook for us there.
Xerxes, it's time to cook. Give me
Yeah,
all
let's-
of the utensils. Now.
Okay, you should.
Oh, by the way, I think we haven't been formally introduced yet. The name's Spoken Veg.
Hope. And this is Xerxes.
That's quite the automaton of fun you got there. From what I've seen, it's quite the marvel of engineering.
Who's
My mother
gonna?
worked on it. I finished the job.
Nice.
Who's going? Who's going to wake up Nori?
I am.
All right, good luck with
do you-
that.
Okay, so
Okay.
We got.
you see Nori is just like Nori had something. There's like crumbs on their face and they have like 1,000-yard stare.
Not again.
It's-
Yeah,
The lights are on, but nobody is currently home.
Is this another one? Is this another one of her? Is this another one of these
Give me the
trips?
mushrooms.
I believe they're called.
Seems it.
All right, here you go, Hope.
Alright.
5 bundles of iron leaf herbs.
Food and drink.
5 bundles of iron leaf herbs. 1 large salt brick. And
And I still
3
can't do rolls.
sugar grass bundles.
Ghost, a little hand here.
What do you
for
mean purify? It's already
Purify
safe.
food and drink.
Yeah, I want to be completely sure that the mushrooms won't kill us.
You
It's
don't.
better to be safe than sorry here, especially out here.
Okay, you do that, and
Seems
spell goes
unnecessary,
through.
but alright.
It may be redundant, but it's better to be safe than sorry.
Hmm.
At least someone agrees. Alright. Xerxes, lie down. It's time to burn up.
so after a bit of time and from Bishop butchering the giant raccoon, the bones are left, and so is the skin. Avillian takes care of the insides, the other organs and such, and takes them far enough away to where you shouldn't have to worry about any predators. But yeah, you guys have several giant raccoon bones and a giant raccoon pelt. It's got a few holes in it, but it's okay.
Alright, who's cutting up the herbs and the mushrooms and the salt brick?
You know what? Since you convinced me, you can cut up the mushrooms and the herbs. Because I got your bloods.
Splendid. Can I borrow a normal knife? My bloods aren't really good for precision.
Yeah, sure. Grab mine.
What do I have to roll for this? I'm trying to dice these.
I'd say... Let's say sleight of hand to see how well you can handle.
Not bad.
Okay, 16.
Not
Not
bad.
bad. I'd say you were able to dice the vegetables very well. I mean, it's your first time doing anything like that majorly, but of course you're pretty adept with blades at this point.
Would we say that we use half the large salt brick?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Yeah, I'd say so, yeah.
And maybe one of the sugar grass bundles?
If you guys want use what you guys want to use.
I agree with the sugar grass. Sugary meat is pretty delicious.
Agreed.
Alright, we'll use one of those bundles then, and the fixins should be good.
Well, as long as it's not fish.
We are far too far away from any lake or ocean to even consider using fish. I handle the diced veggies and the such over the herb. Seems she's gonna be the one cooking.
Okay, Bishop, how much meat did you cut up already? Or did you free already from the bones?
It seems like everything's been skinned and deboned already, and all the
Oh,
organs
okay.
are already in the
Yeah,
forest.
you've got several pounds of meat, be it just pure cuts and some ribs.
Okay, great. I'm gonna cut up some of the meat. The rest I'm gonna store in the wagons.
Shouldn't we store them in the rings?
Oh yeah, in the rings. Yeah, better.
But yeah, so you guys cook and you season the meats to, well, whatever your content may be. And you have a very nice meal thanks to the teamwork between Xerxes helping out, the butchering of the meat, and the herbs you gathered.
Mushroom, herbs and mushrooms, raccoon steak. Nice.
Yeah, it tastes like decent meat, but thanks to the herbs, there's now a kind of sweet-ish taste, along with a kind of rich vegetable or vegetal taste.
Nice.
Ooh, nice.
This is some pretty good steak.
What? One thing that one should always try to do when cooking meat is try to supplement it with some sort of greenery. Not only is it better for you in the long run, but it helps the flavor. That's what Mother
Yeah.
always said.
Yeah, it does. It does. Definitely.
Plus, I do like some of my veggies. but that might just be the jackalope in me talking.
I could say this. Same about the deer and the goats. Alrighty then. Seems like it's. We got dinner. In the morning, we'll continue on with the caravan. We should go to bed.
Okay, I'll
Right.
keep watch.
Good luck on
Are we still
with that,
going by
Mr.
the
Vivian.
shift? Are we still going by the shift system?
Yeah, we are.
Right then.
We're in middle of the jungle, so are you gonna help me?
Yes, I'm gonna help.
Well, good night, everyone.
Good night.
Good night.
Bahonk shmee.
Okay, so whoever is taking first watch, roll a perception check to see if anything weird happens.
Oh no! Oh no!
Oh no!
Okay.
Oh no!
Okay, so Arana with a 6. Oh wait, no. Avilian's got a 0. It is just Avilian who's going first. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Avilian? Yeah, everything's cool.
Okay, great.
Yeah, we sure you just didn't fall asleep.
Everything's great.
Oh
You fought a space bear in the astral plane. Oh wait, no, that was the dream you had when you passed. I'm just kidding.
Oh no!
I'm kidding. You just don't. Everything seems cool. Everything seems a-okay. Nothing. So.
How long is this shift?
Oh,
Let's see. A full rest, I think is 8 hours.
8 hours, we're 5. So it's a bit less than
where the
2 hours
my
each.
pupils?
Yeah, 8 hours. So that's all up to you guys. How many shifts you want to do?
Life is not Daveo. So true.
I'm gonna do another.
Life is not Daveo, indeed.
He doesn't get tired or anything.
I'm feeling pretty confident. I'm gonna do another shift.
Oh no! I think
What?
I should.
Oh,
There, Billion.
Please
I think I should do the next shift.
not fall asleep.
No,
Life is not
No, I
Daveo,
insist.
indeed.
No.
you worked pretty hard yesterday. You pulled out most of the work. Let me do it.
I will have
Oh,
Cersei
no.
crush you if you keep posting that.
Well, alright. Settle down. Let's not get bogged down in who's gonna take which shift. Yeah.
Cersei this. He doesn't
He's like-
sleep. He doesn't have to eat. He can do whatever he's told.
Well, I mean, if you want Xerxes to also be like on watch, then just have him roll perception as well.
I think it would be best
Why
if
did
the-
fight just turn into a night? Is that Xerxes?
No.
No, that is Villian, but
He's trying to roll
considering
again.
that-
He's been overruled
Again.
though.
You got 15.
Perception?
No, I'm talking about Fi. For some reason on my end, Fi's picture went from hope to whatever night-looking thing.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because that's
Have to
Xerxes.
switch around.
Because that's Xerxes.
I asked and y'all said no.
Guys, can you roll for me? I'm not seeing it.
okay. Let's see.
I mean, I have it on the second monitor, and it's a smaller one, so...
And perception. There it is. Okay, so
Oh no. I think
the sick.
I think it would be best if there was a person with the robot.
Again, I have not heard anything otherwise that Xerxes is also standing watch. Avilion didn't see anything, and for this, Xerxes doesn't seem to pick up on anything either.
Oh no. Oh no.
Life is not Taichobu.
So yeah, if Avilion's doing 2 shifts, nothing seems to really happen for 2 hours. And you can change to the next person who's taking next watch.
I'll take the next one.
I was about to say probably Moken.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Wake me up when you hear something. I'll be
Copy
right
that.
in a jiffy.
Copy that. Rather than. Let me
Okay.
just roll.
Considering I only need 4 hours
Perception,
of
Alright.
since I just need 4 hours of meditation after Boken's
Right.
shift, I can take the rest of the night.
We are screwed.
What? We
Okay,
are not
and-
getting good roll. We are not getting good rolls when it comes to perception.
We are screwed.
And
We are
let's
so fucking screwed.
see about Xerxes, because
no.
I'm assuming that he's still gonna just keep and watch. So
Yep.
roll again for this shift.
Oh my god.
We are
Nice.
screwed.
Why?
Good. This is good.
We also
All
we
fine. Goody goody drum drops.
we also screwed.
Boken, using
no.
your keen ears as you kind of just listen. You hear noises, but they don't necessarily sound like, at least not that you can tell if they're like close or not. But of course, also with the sound of people sleeping and a giant metal automaton just like surveying the area around it, just kind of just going back and forth.
It's like
As
the
it just
sound
kind
effect-
of watches the area.
It's like the TF2 sentry sound effect. Just say beep, meaning like that.
But yeah, your watch passes without problem.
Oh thank God. I'd rather than.
Mr. Bishop, save us.
Mr. Bishop.
Well, so I'm rolling for the next 4 hours.
Yeah.
If that's your plan, then sure. 12,
Oh,
okay.
thank God.
And
Better.
then-
Well, my
Much
passive
better.
perception is 16, so...
God.
Much better. Much better. That is so much better.
Xerxes.
That
Okay,
is so much
okay.
better.
Oh, thank fucking God.
Yeah,
So,
like,
as
Alchemy, hi.
you start your first shift, Bishop, you listen out, you look, thanks to the, I'm assuming you guys have like a campfire going.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
wait. Oh, that's a, oh my God.
Okay.
Oh my God, did you sub? Oh my God, did you sub?
But
Nope, Jay just
you
did
have
it.
a campfire going. Yeah, I see. But with the campfire
Because
going,
if you sub, they have
you are
to eat a
able
candy
to
for you.
look with your because I'm pretty sure you have dark vision,
Otherwise,
don't you, Bishop?
Oh heck yeah! Okay. Thank you for
Okay.
buying the premium cold membership.
yeah, my passive
Perfect.
perception
Tier
is 16.
1. Okay, but
Okay, good. But
Eat a
yeah, so
nothing
as
candy?
you look around,
oh come on! You
You
spent money on
don't
me. It's a tradition. I have to
see
eat a
anything
candy.
out of the
I have to
ordinary,
eat a
and
stouter
even,
candy. You gotta choose a flavor. We
Xerxes
got
is,
black cherry,
valiantly
apple,
keeping
an evil
watch,
black cherry, and a blue raz.
doesn't notice anything either.
God damn it.
So if you want, you can roll one last thing to continue your
Sorry for a moment,
sleep.
guys. I got subbed.
Okay.
Okay, 17, and Xerxes will make another roll as well.
Yeah, so what flavor? Blue raz sounds good. Okay, will do.
As you continue your watch, Bishop, you and Xerxes just standing guard for anything that could possibly
If I could get the shoulder.
go up. You keep watch until you see sunlight begin to poke its head out past the
Guys?
trees. Huh?
Okay, when I do, when someone gives me money, I have to eat a sour candy. You guys want me to mute for that, or do you guys want to hear my suffering?
I want to hear
I
you.
don't hear you. Okay.
Buffer.
That's why I asked.
Wait, did I show you which ones I do for my sour candies?
I didn't know you did sour candies as a
Warhead.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
that's what I
that
do.
too.
That's what I do.
I saw. No, mine are the toxic waste candies.
Okay.
They used to be removed from market because they were dangerous, so they came back but a bit less sour.
Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, 3, 2, 1.
Go.
It's a piece, Jay.
You hear the sizzling of the skin inside Jade's mouth from the sourness of the candy.
Oh god. Oh god, she's actually coughing. Oh god. Oh my lord.
Freaking got out a cold sore!
Nah. I'll be fine.
The noises that you make.
Can we have a nice candy like next time a bubble gum? That is a fair point. Oh, consider adding a nice versions, so you can decide if you want me to suffer or if you want me to have a nice treat. That sounds like a good idea, Algavi. I'll consider that next time I end up buying candy, which will probably be a while. At least until I finish out my current stash of warheads, which is 6.
Well, Jade,
and I'll have to buy more warheads.
For those of you who are like me in the VC, who didn't hear the full extent of Jade's reaction, I just put the clip in the chat. Because this was a special one. It was quite
I
bad.
had a cold sore on my cheek and it hit it.
Dang.
Ouch.
Each Headley is now at your mercy for only $5.99 plus tax. So true. So true.
Yeah, no, do you know how expensive subs are in Canada now? Well, there's two different prices. On computer it's cheaper, but it's $8 plus taxes, but on phone it's $11 plus taxes.
Or you can buy me 50 bits.
Yeah, that's cheaper.
50 bits and a sub gets you the same reward.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do bits instead.
What do you mean you're gonna do bits? Now?
So if I redeem all my bits at the same time, do you do one warhead per 50 bits, or do I have to do separate 50 bits?
Separate 50 bits.
Separate? Okay, I'll do separate.
Wants
Oh,
to kill Jade.
excuse me! What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing?
Yes!
No!
I wonder if I can do
No!
the same thing. I have a lot of points on Jade's streams.
Ripperoni, Jade. Ripperoni.
I only have 6 of them left!
Oh, Bert?
You'll be
So
fine.
minus that one, it's 5, and I have 4 left, so you still have 1 left, you'll be fine.
Yeah.
It's 1 candy per 50.
Yeah, I have 200 bits left.
Oh no.
Oh my god. Alright. Alright. Let's just let me just turn on the stream audio just so I can hear the
no. Are you gonna wait until I finish this one, or are you just going to send your 50 like
No,
periodically?
I'm not spending all of them. That's the only one I'm doing.
Okay. Okay. I was about to have a heart attack. My heart is thumping. My adrenaline is at an all-time high.
For today.
For today.
For today.
What do you mean for
today.
What do you mean for today?
For today.
For today.
What's your next stream?
The wording is very exact, like very precise.
Oh no. Okay.
When's your next stream, Jade?
Probably Wednesday.
When we have more sour candy.
Probably
When we have more sour
Wednesday.
candy. Okay, how many do you have? How many, Alright, let me do some math here.
Minus the one that was just redeemed, I have 5. No, wait, no. 4 left. I have 4
So
left.
How much do you have now, Bish? How much do you have now, Willow?
I have 200.
And you have 5, right, Jade?
So
Not
Jade will have one
anymore!
left.
He just redeemed 1!
Okay, so you have 4 left, and I have 200 bits left, so I have the 4 left. Yeah.
Yeah. Makes sense.
I'm gonna need
I'm
to
gonna do 1 per stream until you run out, Jade.
I'm gonna need to buy more candy.
Yeah. Ghost, where's your redeem for sour candy?
I don't think he has
Why would I
one.
do that? So.
But Ghost.
Real quick and look at Jade's channel.
It incentivizes people to give you money.
Give the bun-muns. Give them all.
Okay.
That's why I do it.
Okay, so let me go get my credit card.
Okay, then I'll just do this so that we roll good.
Oh, okay.
What's going on?
Shamrock.
What's going on?
For luck.
Shamrock.
Turbs, do you know what's going on?
I'm bribing the
Yeah,
sheep.
I do, and I love it. I love everything about this.
Don't tell me you just... Stilio, don't tell me you just gave me a 52. Or that doesn't... The text is white. I think you just typed that. Oh! Okay! I stand corrected! I stand corrected! Alright then! Wait a second, there's a... Oh wait, no, there's a couple behind my iPad. Okay, so we need to choose out some flavors. We got 1 apple, 3 black cherries, and 2 evil black cherries.
Well, what does everyone say? I'll leave it. Alright. What about you, Stelio?
Stilio, you redeemed 2! Hope you didn't buy any yet!
That's great.
Willow, you first. What flavor?
What are the flavors?
Black cherry, evil black cherry, and a singular apple.
Black cherry.
Evil or not evil?
I am pure evil.
Of course you are. Okay, next up, Cilio.
Willow.
Next up,
Evil.
Cilio. Okay,
Normal. No black cherry.
okay. I have one more evil, one left, two regular, and one apple. What's the second one?
What do you think, guys? Should I go for another evil, or should I try some variety?
Oh frick! I didn't
What do y'all
even
think?
I didn't even realize you gave me 50 bits turbo.
And not just me.
I vote for
Not
pure
just me.
evil, so...
Well, I'm pure chaos, so.
Let me guess. The last evil black cherry.
Well, yes.
Okay, Stilio, what's your second one?
No, I just gave it one time. Don't worry.
You gave the bits separately. That means
No.
two candy.
The other one didn't work, so it didn't work.
No,
So
no,
yeah,
no.
50. He didn't send 100, he only sent 50.
Right. Okay. Is that it? Are we done?
Yes.
Hope can send the last one.
I have 3 left.
Oh, you have 3 left?
Yes.
I'm not,
Also,
I'm not trying to
I'll tell
kill
you
her.
guys.
Dang it.
I'm gonna tell you guys this right now. I do want to do for the Digimon campaign. Like I saw with the group I was watching that I was able to get the rules from. When people donated, they could give tokens to help characters at their discretion with donations.
So basically,
And
like, big inspirations? Tyler?
In a way, it's a different system. So you'd roll, and if you didn't make the roll, you could add a number of tokens equal to the number you need to reach.
Okay.
So I want to do something like that, but I don't know if I want to just yet. I think it would be fun just to see what you guys would possibly do.
I need to wait for the ads to
But
finish.
I'll have to see.
Oh god. Why am I the party punching bag?
Because you made
Let it be
the
known that I
small
tried to
mascot
avoid
child.
this. I really tried to avoid this. Yet, it is my tragic hero's flaw that I am obliging and answered which candy sounded the nicest.
I
Well,
appreciate
Alchemy.
that. I appreciate the thought.
Still sour candy.
That wasn't
It
me,
doesn't
that was
matter if it's
Alchemy.
good or not.
I know. I'm waiting for the ads to finish. Okay, there we go. I appreciate the thought, Alchemy. I really do. Okay, time to open the next one.
This is funny.
Of course you think it's funny, Mr. Sadist.
Or
Hey.
Jade.
Hey, don't stereotype me.
You just call yourself a sadist. I'm not stereotyping you none. Ghost, I'm very sorry. Sorry that the campaign got derailed like this.
Ghost, are you enjoying this?
I'm just sitting back, just waiting for you guys.
Sorry, I got the campaign derailed by my suffering. Okay.
I'm gonna listen to some Blue Monday while we wait.
I open the next package.
I do have 1 more hour to go. Because I want to prepare for tomorrow's first day.
That's fair.
I do also have
Okay.
a bit of an hour left.
Okay.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1.
Damn, that's one time I just fucking died.
Now that is noise.
That's great.
Clip it. Clip it.
Jade just straight up died.
It sounded like the sound when SpongeBob tasted
Yeah, Gary's food.
Gary's snail food.
Well, Jake's dead now.
Yeah, and you just hear and it just echoes throughout the whole ocean.
Jade, on a scale of 1 to 10, how are you?
I'm
I'll take that as a 3.
now she kind of sounds like those like weird little pipe things that you got as a kid that made noise when you flipped them one way or the other.
Okay. Need to put that one on the side because the sourness is gone. Move on to the next package so we can get through this. I can't reward myself with the sweet aftertaste until I suffered through my monetarily sponsored violence.
By the time we go through this, the only way she's going to be. The only way
Dragon
she's
God on the cold
going
side I live! I didn't even open in the package!
Poor Jade.
She's being
Liar.
more accurate, I guess.
What do you mean more accurate?
Well, you're talking as Jade.
I am not speaking Rillian. If it was talking Rillian, it would sound more like Hokudatsu Sky. Okay, next one. 3, 2, 1.
Well, Jade's dead. Well, she's a zombie now. In your head, zombie, zombie.
My heart hurts.
Oh boy.
Okay, another one. Lost its sour. Last one that I have to endure. I was so rough with opening that one. I like a stalker punched my lip with my thumb on accident.
Damn.
Sounds painful.
That does sound a bit painful.
Kinda is, but I'll live. I'm building tolerance, I suppose. Okay. My throat is also not doing too hot. 3,
Oh no.
2, 1. What do you mean Monokuma says? Monokuma says what?
Hang on, I'm typing something out. Hold up.
So last I remember, there's something about players asking the players if they had a campfire. Errata says what? 3, 2, 1.
Why?
Why is it not getting off the package? It fell into my mouth.
Ready?
Jade is dying. Jade is actively dying.
I'm rejecting that one.
Reject the sour. Reject it.
I am not saying that.
Reject it.
Oh, frick,
That's
my
what you have
mouth.
to say as Monokuma.
A body! Nope.
Nope.
Nope. Out my mouth. It burns.
By the way, Jade, if you're wondering who the body is you.
I figured.
I mean, there will be a body after Jade dies.
Rule number 8. Once a murder takes place, the class trial will begin shortly thereafter. Participation is mandatory for all surviving students. Okay! We can get back to work now!
Okay, can you say as Arana?
I rejected that request. I am not saying that. I am not saying that. You can't make me say that.
Okay, what about this one?
I already rejected the request. Your points have already been refunded.
Oh, okay.
Okay, we can get back to work now.
Are we good to go now?
We can get back to work
Yeah.
now.
So, let's see. You two did, both Bishop and Xerxes did their watch. So I would say, yeah, at the end of it, you see the sun rise through the trees, and it is now morning.
Luckily, nothing attacked us in the night.
Mm-hmm. So, well, the day is your guys's, so, what are you gonna do?
Shouldn't the caravan start moving again?
Yeah, let's move the caravan.
Rather than
So, who will, take control of the caravan this time?
Me together with Poken.
I'll do it. I'll join in on that.
Okay.
What do I have to? Do I have to roll anything for it, or am I just in this position?
Hold on, let me see. It's been a hot minute since I had. I don't remember exactly what role I asked for you guys to do. So give me just a second. Let's see. I'd say for getting the cart going again, let's just do a, I'll say an Arcana check for right now, just because I think I did that last time, but I can't remember.
Okay.
22?
Ooh,
Dang,
nice.
alright.
Okay, so as you hop into the cart and get all your items situated, you begin to continue forward, and I'm going to put you guys back to over here. And
What is Stelio doing all the way over there?
I don't know.
he is your guys' icon for travel, because he put his icon there, so now he gets to be the face of the moving caravan.
Get the
Hey,
carrot.
he's our poster boy. Hey, Avilian's our poster boy.
He is the
In
caravan.
a way, yes.
He is the
He's
caravan.
he is like Scorpion and Ryu. He's basically the poster boy of our little group.
I would have thought that was Rana.
Not anymore, I guess, because, well, if she was, it would have been her on the map.
Look, Arana, guess what? Not anymore.
Dang.
You've been replaced.
Shame. I'll be in the mascot still,
By a
though.
half-elf man.
I'll still be the
Rana is the
mascot, though.
mascot.
Yeah.
But with traveling most of the day, you guys finally. Let me see. I'm pretty sure I have some music that'll work a little bit better. God, but it's been a hot minute. So let's see if I remember which one it is. Let's see. If not, then I'll just continue with what we were listening to. But let's see. Is it this one?
Sound about right.
That'll work.
Also, you guys suck. My throat is sore now.
You should do sour candies too, Ghost. Why would I do that? Especially when I have to make sure that I can still speak for when we do this. Because you guys only have to worry about one character. I have to worry about everything else.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, no thanks, I'm good.
You'll be fine. Look
But-
at Jane.
Yeah, because she is thriving right now.
I got paid
Sore
with
throat,
I got
ton of sour candies.
but dollar bills.
Yeah, but my voice is usually tired enough after D&D normally. I can't imagine the sour candy on top of that.
Dollar bills.
So in other words, Ghost, you're more, what's the word I'm looking for? Intelligent.
No, he's a coward.
Say whatever you want. I'm the one who has to run this. You guys run, then we'll see how it goes.
Nah, I ain't running.
Yeah,
I
you guys run your
here.
I mean,
you guys
Jane
run your own
wants
campaign.
to
You see how well that goes.
campaign.
Later, Ghost, not now.
Okay, continue on. I think we're trying to move downwards.
But yes, yes, you're trying to get to this yellow square here. If you guys can see it at all, let me.
That's across the continent.
Yes, Turbo.
Like I said, this would take a little bit.
You type my name in my chat. What do you need?
But as you continue on, you are now
What do you need?
in a completely new region of the frontier. One that you have never really been to at all. If you guys have read any material, then you know that the plains are
You better be sorry.
are relatively safer compared to where you're headed.
I'm aware.
There's still plenty of danger of creatures living out here on the plains themselves. Sparse trees, hills, tall grass,
Well,
kind of an arid-esque
it's not like we need
landscape.
to hunt. But it's not like we need to hunt. We have leftovers.
Yeah, you do technically have leftovers for at least a few days.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The only thing I could think of is doing a bit more foraging. For seasonings and
Yeah, let's do
fixings.
some more foraging.
To make the meat taste better.
Yeah, I'll help.
Yeah, I mean, if you want, you can stop the cart, so that way you guys can, at least hunt for some more.
Well, we haven't eaten today.
Fair, unless you guys were eating on the go in the cart.
The meat is uncooked. We
Again.
are not cooking on the caravan. That seems stupid.
Well, either way,
That
what are
seems
you
like
guys going to do?
I think we should.
I'm gonna go foraging with Arana.
I think we should stop the caravan for a night.
Okay.
Alrighty then.
It's about afternoon. At least like mid-afternoon, getting close to late afternoon. Where you are right now.
Do we see the sunset?
No sunset yet.
We should go on until we see sunset. Then we stop and do a bit of foraging, and then I'll cook dinner.
Alright.
Okay, sure. I'll help.
Okay, I'll say that you get there. You eventually, as you keep traveling, do come across what seems to be a river of sorts.
Oh.
But yeah, it is now sunset. The orange light is reflecting off of the running water. So, what are you going to do? Going to forage or?
Forage.
Yeah.
Mr. Belkin, we
Okay.
should head to.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Wrong one.
Okay. Willow, are you okay with guarding the? Are you okay with guarding the card again?
Mr.
Sorry,
Bishop.
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 Oh wait,
I don't
Bishop's
know if
AFK.
he's-
Bishop's still AFK.
Yeah.
He typed BRB in the. He typed BRB.
I'm back.
Hey, there
Oh.
he is.
Right in the nick of time. We just stopped. Yo, Bishop, do you wanna guard the card again?
No. Hey, I did it last time, not my turn.
Alright
Okay,
then.
Mr.
I'll
Villain,
guard
Mr. Villain, you got the cart. Me and Bishop have more experience with forage.
I need to stretch my legs.
Okay, sure. Why not?
Alright. I'll sit. Alright.
Alrighty then.
Make sure we gotta make sure that the automaton of fun also is keeping watch.
I think he is.
Yeah. Okay. Are you just kind of resting in the cart now, considering that it would be too bumpy to necessarily work on anything like delicate.
Yeah.
So this would be a perfect time for Hope to catch up on as much sleep as they possibly can.
Alrighty then. Without further ado, let's go.
Mr. Bishop, would you like to go foraging with us?
Alright, let me roll nature real quick. Dang.
Dang, not 20.
Rana, you already rolled nature.
Yeah, but that was before.
You still rolled nature.
Mr. Fillion also rolled a nature. And that doesn't
No.
lie.
We're going with the first roll because
Freak!
you already said you were foraging. You can't say, oh yeah, also I'm foraging again when you haven't started yet.
Damn it.
Well, god dang!
I ain't getting any good luck.
Well,
I
big
ain't
kid.
Okay, so
Well, big kid.
Avillion is staying with the cart. Correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then Arana, Boken, and Bishop are going to forage.
Correct. I was gonna stay out a
Okay,
bit longer
so-
so I can use that second room.
So, as you're going through, you're now, again, this is a completely new area. You've never been here before.
Mm-hmm.
So you don't necessarily know what to necessarily expect. You know, comparative to, the, diversity of the forest. This is a very wide open kind of area. Dry, tall grasses everywhere. Not many trees. But as you're searching around, Bishop, you find what seems to be growing, just barely, maybe 20-30 feet from where your, caravan is kind of parked. You find what look to be some kind of peppers.
Ooh. We like spicy here, right?
I'm all up for some spices myself.
That's not what I prefer, but I'm not exactly one to get picky.
We're gonna make ultra spicy gumbo tonight.
Alrighty. I would still like to see if I can find anything else. Maybe this time
I'm
using
gonna
my
grab
book.
as much pepper as possible.
Say that one more time.
I'm gonna grab as much peppers as possible.
Okay, so
Find
as
plants.
you, so what are you doing to just? Are you just grabbing these peppers by hand?
You have to be careful because they might
Yeah.
harm your skin.
I mean, I don't have like a dagger or knife to cut them, so I do have to grab them by hand.
Hey!
Okay.
Wow! Look who has the bloods on her back! Borrow one!
Do you need some gloves over there?
I have jars. I'll put the peppers in.
Guys, it's just peppers. It's fine. I can harvest them by hand.
We need to be safe though.
I haven't identified them yet.
Safe of what? It's just peppers. I'm just gonna grab them. The DM silence makes me think it's not a good idea, but I don't care. Because, well, it's just peppers.
Gold, may I try foraging a little more this time with assistance from my book?
Hold on just 1 second here.
Oh no.
Internet
no.
dipped for a second for me, which is not cool.
Oh, okay. I was concerned.
I was concerned that you were gonna pull something out.
No, my internet dipped for a second.
Yeah,
Oh,
I have to relate.
Mm-hmm.
He's actually preparing an encounter.
Yep. He better not.
Well, it's just that now. Okay, Therobius is now reconnected. There we go. Okay. Okay, yep, we're good. So, you are just. So, you're picking the peppers by hand, by.
By hand.
Okay. So as you get closer and pick these peppers, there's a strong, just spice scent to these things. And when you look at them, the skin of the pepper, it doesn't look like, that of a normal, like, freshly picked pepper.
The capsaicin
If anything,
has seeped into the skin.
It feels rough and coarse and anything but smooth.
Does it burn you on the hand when touching the pepper itself?
As I'll ask Bishop, make a Constitution roll.
Constitution. Saving throw? Or just a roll?
Just straight Constitution.
Oh no.
7. Okay. So, I would say that with the 7, you pick these peppers, and as you're making your way back, your hands begin to sting a little bit.
That's what I thought!
Not enough to cause damage, but man, is it uncomfortable.
They never listen.
I did.
Well, we both warned him, and he didn't listen to either of us.
Yeah.
Because it's just peppers.
Good. A ghost. Permission to try foraging again, but with assistance from my book this time.
Sure, you can do that. Go ahead.
I would like to join in on the second forge bit.
Okay, so you want to forge as well? Okay.
Yeah. Alright, let me just...
One.
I gotta just
we're going.
so I can keep my clothing ready for tomorrow.
Okay.
Okay. See ya.
I'll leave
Yeah.
in charge of let's see, Arana.
Okay.
All right then.
Alright. I'll do...
However, no punching, no shocking, and nothing out of the ordinary.
All right.
I'll leave
Okay!
Nice.
Okay!
Nice.
That was a lot better!
Nice.
no punching, no shocking.
All right. Just keep him. I keep him in cook mode.
Yes, and defensive measures if something goes wrong.
All right.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah,
mother.
Okay.
I'm also
So.
listen. Just let y'all know.
Okay. So. As you continue, I'd say with a 19 and a 17, while looking around, Arana, you trip, you're walking as you trip, as there's just this root, kind of like out of the, kind of growing out of the ground.
You doing okay there, little buddy?
Straight root.
As you take a closer look, you see that it is a root, but it's got a metallic scent to it.
I would like to try to identify it with the book.
Okay. So, as you're looking, going back and forth, you identified that this is an iron root. It is a very dense and, to no one's surprise, high in iron vegetable, sometimes used for medicinal purposes. It is strong, sturdy, and has a metallic taste if eaten raw.
Does it say what it tastes like when it's cooked?
Not really, no.
I caught what I can and stuff into a jar.
We could use this.
Okay.
We could use this for something medicinal. Don't know what, but it could be something.
I take what I can and stuff it in a jar.
That's one thing explorers do. So far, it's proven quite resourceful.
How much of this iron root did I get?
Looking around, there's like 3 pieces of it, so you can get 3 iron roots.
Splendid. Alright, what did Balkan get?
So, Boken, after looking around, you do eventually find, it looks like, as you're going past the river, it looks like a kind of stalk of some kind. As you look at it, it's growing along the bank, and you can see where it is. There's little like shoots growing out around where like the bigger stalks are.
Would you look at that? Is Arana is Arana with me, or is he going back?
Well, I would probably follow. Not
Okay.
Not going to
Okay.
travel alone.
Rana, take a look at this.
Is this a plant I recognize, or do I need to look it up in my book as well?
Doesn't look familiar.
I look it up in my book.
Okay. After going back and forth for a little bit, just looking through for aquatic-like plants and whatnot, you find that this is river bamboo.
Oh, would you look at it?
Does it
The
say?
shoots, when eaten, have a sweet, kind of sweet water taste. But the bamboo itself, not only is it good for is it a decent material, it also doesn't taste half bad either.
Would
When
you?
This
Look at
will
that.
this would be great in the gumbo. Sweet, a sweet and spicy combination.
Perfection. All right, let's grab it and let's head back out, and let's head back to the caravan.
How much of each pod do we get?
I'd say that with what's growing there, you can get 3 full-grown stalks and 4 shoots.
Mr. Birkin, are you making note of that, or do I need to?
No, I just pulled out my notes here. What are they again? Like, let's see,
3 stalks, 3 river bamboo stalks, and then 4 river bamboo shoots.
And 4 river bamboo shoots. Alright.
Alright, that's dinner then.
Let's go back home. Let's go back to the caravan.
Chop up some peppers.
Let's pick something to eat.
Chop up some peppers,
Okay.
get the iron roots and the bamboo in there. If you make a big enough pot, we'll have leftovers and we won't need to stop for tomorrow.
Okay, so you all make it back with your spoils. Bishop, your hands still kind of sting. You wash them in the running water, and it does help.
I would like to look up the peppers. Peppers while the meat is like sectioned out.
Okay. As you're looking through the book to try and figure out what peppers or what kind of peppers these are, you eventually go through and you find that these are dragon peppers.
Yeah, that makes sense. They certainly look like dragons.
Yeah.
So they're called dragon peppers for the fact that if you look closely at the skin of the pepper, you'll see that it has a scale-like pattern on it.
Mmm.
Very spicy.
They're like
And
the tips
different
of dragon
colors
hairs.
actually have different tastes. But it does say to not ingest the seeds.
Not just the seeds. That's good to note.
Alrighty then.
Do we have different ones with different colors, or is it just one?
It's just red.
Just red. And what does it say about the red ones?
How so?
Well, you said the different colors have different flavors.
So, the red ones are mainly just, it's mainly just a very intense heat kind of spice.
So they're the defaults. They're the plain Janes of the dragon tails. Alright.
Right.
Where's the knife?
We got some stuff here.
Where's the knife? I'm gonna be doing some more cutting.
William?
Yeah, sure. I give you the knife. Orana, make sure to move the seeds because peppers aren't usually nice with seeds.
Yeah, that's what the book said.
Okay. By the way, do you still got some sugar grass? Maybe because peppers usually are spicy.
Yeah.
Sweet spicy.
Mr. Birkin, I found river bamboo. That'll also help with the spice. Apparently it's sweet.
Yeah.
Ooh, nice.
Got 3 whole-grown stalks over here.
Also got 3 iron roots. With all, if we use everything we foraged from today, we'll be able to make a big a pot of the gumbo, and we won't need to stop for tomorrow because we'll have leftovers of the soup.
Yeah. And on top of that, we have last week, and on top of that, we have yesterday's meal, which means we'll be packed for a long while.
Correct.
Okay, great. I'll cut up the meat. Boken, do you want to cut up the bamboo?
I'll do so, yes.
I'll cut up the iron roots and the remaining sugar grass bundles. Should we use the last bit, a bit of the salt brick?
No, don't use the salt. It will amplify the spiciness.
That's fair. Alright, sugar scraps bundles and iron roots. I don't know what the iron roots will taste like once cooked, but it is very nutritious.
Okay, sure. Boken, make sure you remove the skin of the bamboo. That one is not nice.
Alrighty then.
Mr. Bishop, can you hand over the peppers? Mr. Bishop?
Bishop, see it. Never mind, dude.
It's my pepper. It's my peppers, though.
You want to cut up the peppers?
It's my pepper. Yes, I want to cut. Yes.
All right,
Cut them up.
I'll cut up what I have, and then I'll hand you the knife.
Ding.
Okay, so working together, you all dice everything. Bishop, as you cut the peppers, just this intense, just spice fills the air. Like you can, like all of you guys can feel it just like hit your nose.
Maybe we
And
should
I
only...
don't think we're gonna put that much.
Yeah,
with the gumbo.
I don't think we need that much, honestly.
I believe so
Yeah,
too.
just cut up one pepper.
Yeah, that
think
would be
one-
wise.
I'll cut one up, but I'll remove the seeds so they don't stay in.
Yeah, but the seeds...
Absolutely.
The book says the seeds are bad, and they should not be ingested.
Usually the seeds are extra spicy.
Well, I can only imagine how spicy the seeds have to be in order to be unsafe. We're gonna make such a big pot of gumbo.
But
We should
as
probably
you continue
use,
going,
We should probably use like 2 to 3 raccoon sticks. Continue on, Gus.
so as you make your gumbo, as you finish putting everything together, throwing in the iron root, it's pretty tough. You can't just like cut through it easily. But once you do and add a little bit in, the spice of it dulls a little bit, or at least the spicy scent dulls a little bit.
Maybe we'll just need a dash of it.
Well, we are adding a buttload of bamboo.
You are very...
But you all finish putting your dinner together, and you all have a very nice meal.
How much of the leftovers do we have?
You have enough for at least a day or two. But as you're eating dinner, the sun is finally disappearing. So, who will be taking first watch?
Don't. You'd be crazy to think the child's taking the watch. I'm going to bed.
Okay. Anyone else staying up for first watch, or is it just
I'll go
civilian?
Nah, I'll help out. I'll do my best.
Okay.
Xerxes, help them. He'll put me in charge of him.
Okay. So,
He'll
make
what he
a
did, yes.
perception check, all who are doing first watch.
He'll be doing what he did
11.
yesterday.
Okay, and Xerxes. Okay.
He's really liking the sixes, ain't he?
Yeah.
Apparently.
Yeah.
But, is it only Avilion and Xerxes?
Doing the shift or The shift itself?
Yeah,
or...
During the current
Yeah,
shift.
for the first watch.
Yeah, it's just those two.
Okay. Okay, let me see real fast.
No, no.
Oh dear.
Oh, God.
Ha! Ha ha! Ha! I knew it was coming! I knew it! I knew it! I knew this was the setup! It's time for combat, I suppose! I knew it was coming!
Okay.
Oh dear.
Let me do this real fast. Okay.
What do we need to fight this time?
Hold on. Okay, so that is...
Wait, Evelian just, wait, Stelio just left the call. Wait, what happened?
Oh, there he goes.
Okay.
He's back.
His internet died. For a second, I suppose. It is a trend. A very big trend today. Okay. Put in your bets, everyone. What do you think we're fighting?
A dragon chameleon.
Yeah,
There.
maybe. It might have something. Yeah, that could be the case. Considering that there was some like, dragon food lying about.
Well, technically, the peppers aren't actually dragons. They're just named that colloquially because of their appearance and flavor.
Wait, actually, retract bear. I'm gonna say parrots because parrots love peppers because they don't feel the heat. They don't have pain receptors.
You
in
think
their
we're gonna be
tongue.
fighting giant parrots?
Or salamanders,
Or a
because
swarm of parrots.
lizards don't feel capsaicin or whatever it's called.
Capsaicin,
Okay,
yeah.
so
The
first off,
spicy ingredient of peppers.
let's see. What are your guys' max hit points?
Minus 20.
32.
Mine is 24.
24.
32.
Oh
Okay, and let me.
This concerns me.
Let's see. Okay. Okay. So, Civilian, as you're taking watch, I'm assuming you're doing the 2 hours again.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So, as you are taking watch, it's just barely into the second hour of watch.
Oh no.
When I'm going to do this real fast.
There's the battle
as
music.
you see, well, you hear a snap of a twig nearby
Okay.
as you see Xerxes get to attention, go to reach for his sword, as a hole opens up underneath Xerxes, and he falls in up to his head.
No.
Oh no!
And you feel something connect with the back of your head
What? What?
as you are knocked unconscious, and you hear the last little bit. You hear movement and the casting of a spell as you hear another like
Raiders?
thwack sound
Raiders?
as you fade into unconsciousness. And of course, Bishop, you too also feel a heavy blow hit against the back of your head
Okay.
as you are very much knocked unconscious.
I'm sorry. Are we all just going to be rendered unconscious? How are we supposed to deal with this then?
Well, you'll deal with it when you wake up.
Excuse me!
Wait, actually,
You
Can
can't
I
be
try
put to
to
sleep magically.
no, but can I try to react? Because during my trance of meditation, I retain consciousness. Does that mean I can try
Yes,
to
that's why
react?
you got knocked out.
But can I try to... If I heard stuff from, like, the spell and stuff, then I try to react, or no?
I'd have to say no, because of how fast everything's happening.
Not even a little space step?
No.
Oh,
You are clunked in the back of the head.
fine.
I'm sorry. What's going on? What the frick? Are these the NPCs you want us to meet?
No.
Because if it were, this would be a terrible first impression.
But, let me... Just that way I can get your guys' fear up a little.
I'm going to shake you.
As you all wake up, you are sitting, or some of you are sitting, some of you are laying on the ground, tied with what looks like a very crude rope.
Excuse me? What the heck?
As you look to be in, it looks kind of like a
Raiders camp?
almost like, no, like a burrow of some kind. It looks like you're underground.
Excuse a frickin' me?
Hmm.
Who was the big shoe that took us here?
Well, we seem to be underground. No wonder I feel at home here.
Be quiet. Let them think that you're sleeping.
You were supposed to be keeping watch? What the frick?
Spit into your sleep.
Frickin' back here.
So, as you all kind of regain consciousness, you begin to hear footsteps. Those of you with dark vision, you can at least see somewhat. In here, there's not a lot of light, really. You can tell it's day, but it's really, really dark in this, like, room or whatever you're being held in. Does anyone want to try and make perception checks or anything else?
I'll make a
Oh,
perception check.
freaking obviously!
Okay,
Yeah,
then.
I make a perception check as well.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Damn! Well, and except no.
Except for Villian, he
Studio.
has no idea.
Celio, from the, blow to the back of the head that you took, it still kind of hurts. But it's just, like, from the pain, it's just hard to, like, focus just yet. It does hurt a lot. Boken, Arana, and Willow, as you guys kind of take in the room, you see that you're bound with the crude rope and everything, and you don't see any of your weapons. You at least have your, like, armor and gear on,
My
but
bloods.
any weapons are currently not on your person, and they don't seem to be in this room.
My bloods. They did not take my bloods.
It's like the lady will strike him. We'll strike him when we need. We'll strike him when we need to. Right now, we have to be quiet.
So, you guys sit here for a little bit of time. When you begin to hear what sounds like footsteps. A little heavy from the sounds of it. As from the darkness, it looks like a door of some kind or some kind of hatch is opened up as bright sunlight shines its way through, momentarily kind of just blinding all of you. As the light kind of gets out of your eyes, and a figure is now walking in and standing before you as he lights up a torch. And standing there, you see in rough leathers a kind of it looks like it's old rusted metal, and pieces of it have been like attached with plant matter and vines and leathers. On his back is a sword, and you see this individual is a large rabbit man.
Who in all of the realms do you think you are?
He kind of just looks over all of you.
Tail is twitching, ears are twitching, eyes are twitching, a face filled with filled with rage, "You don't take the child's blades!"
You see his long ears are kind of just like twitching in the air, kind of just taking in everything around him. As he looks down and kind of kneels in front of all of you. And kind of, sets the, well, before he does that, he sets the torch in like a, kind of holder against the wall. And he leans down and kneels. So, why have you been trespassing here? And that's where we will end for today.
I am going to shake you!
No, can I do one thing before we end?
No, sure. What?
Can I cast Spiritual Weapon and put a blade under his neck?
No. You
That sounds stupid.
you don't have weapons and you don't
And your
have
arms
the
are
holy
not.
symbol.
And your arms are not free.
Not
I'm
not
doing this
well,
here for Ghost.
what here? Ah, okay, I see.
It's a bookmark.
But yeah, no, it's not only because to cast spells you need your arcane focus or components of some kind.
Actually, that one is just verbal and somatics. But yeah, if I
No,
can
you
take
still
it,
need a focus to cast spells. If you don't have a focus, then
I'm going to thrash in the
it-
chair.
it-
doesn't
material.
take components.
Why are you arguing with the DM?
I'm gonna thrash in me chair. You do not
To cast
restrain
spells, you need
me.
an arcane focus, no matter what spellcasting class you are. If you do not have a spellcasting focus, then you must have components. And if you don't have those, then you cannot cast spells. You can do cantrips, but you cannot cast spells.
You dare restrain me. I'm gonna thrash in me chair. I'm gonna curse into the void. You don't take me bloods! My parents
no,
made me those.
Okay, yeah. The focus or the components are just for spells that need material components. And spiritual weapons does not need components.
Well, I'm gonna.
Yeah,
Well, whatever the answer is, I gotta dip. So, I see y'all later.
Good luck with whatever you have going on.
Okay. Okay. Let me know how this bickering session turns out. Okay.
Will do.
It's
Okay.
debatable how much hand signs or movement I do need to cast though, if I am restrained.
Yeah, your arms are restrained. I don't think you'd be able to cast any spells, regardless.
But like, I need my holy symbol for about a third of my spells.
Just about, yes.
Like Toll the Dead, Bane Bless, Create Destroy Water. I can do Command. Oh. Okay, I need to remember for that for next session.
Command only works for 6 seconds, you know that, right?
Yeah, but like, it's still just verbal. I don't even need my hands.
Again, I don't know what you're gonna be able to do with 6 seconds, but
I think you should leave it be, Bishop. I think you should leave it be.
I can pull a free run and an elf too.
wait, you can pull a free run? Is that what I heard you say?
Yeah.
That is not even remotely close to what's is possible here.
I just need to find a word that says that in one word.
Yeah, what? Free us? You have 6 seconds.
No. Kill yourself.
You can't cause harm to the person you're commanding. Not only that, then you'd still be stuck in a room, unsure of why you're in a room.
Yeah, I think we should just let the guy kind of talk. Be angry, but I don't think spells would be wise.
Too bad I don't have my arcane focus, else I could cast fireball to cut the rope, or at least set it on fire.
And 4th degree burn everyone. Sweet.
Yeah, or if your command is directly harmful to it.
Well,
No. This guy's gonna get cursed at in Blitzhog.
what's your job dead thing?
He's gonna get cursed at Blitzhog. That's for sure.
What else do I have done?
Well, if that's the end of it, I'm gonna send you guys off to my pal, Dusty.
Yep, and I'm gonna end stream here, so thank you again everyone so much for joining us. If you like what's out here, follow here, become a conspirator today. If you want to see more of what I'm doing and more of my friends, go and check them out. I would appreciate that.
Remember, never forget that Jade is watching. Bye-bye, see you Wednesday, where I'll probably be forced to experience more pain, considering what Willow said earlier.
But Wednesday we're also playing Kiwi.
So yeah, it'll be the signals will be
Interesting.
Yeah.